Some people seem to get richer while they sleep. Their investments grow, their businesses expand, their assets become more valuable. Meanwhile, millions of people work just as hard every day and never seem to get ahead. So what's actually happening? Is it luck, talent, connections? Sometimes. But there's another force quietly working in the background. A force so powerful that it shapes fortunes, businesses, and even entire economies. It's called compounding, and it's one of the most important ideas most people never fully understand. Most people think growth works like a straight line. Work 1 hour, get paid for 1 hour, work twice as much, earn twice as much. That's linear growth. But wealth often follows a completely different pattern. Imagine two people. One has $1,000. The other has $100,000. Both earn the exact same return of 10%. After a year, the first person gains $100. The second gains $10,000. Nothing about the percentage changed, only the starting point did. This is the first secret of compounding. The bigger the base, the bigger every future gain becomes. And that's where things start getting interesting. Because compounding isn't really about earning returns, it's about earning returns on previous returns. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, growth is slow, almost invisible. But eventually that tree produces seeds. Those seeds grow into more trees, which produce even more seeds. What started as a single tree becomes an entire forest. The same thing happens with wealth. Money earns money, then that money earns more money. Then those gains begin generating gains of their own. The system starts feeding itself. And once it does, growth can begin accelerating dramatically. This is why wealth often appears to grow faster over time. Not because the rules changed, but because the amount being compounded became larger. But compounding alone doesn't explain everything. There's another difference. Most people earn money by selling their time. They work an hour. They get paid for an hour. If they stop working, the income usually stops too. Wealthy people often spend years building or buying assets instead. A rental property can keep collecting rent. A business can keep serving customers. Investments can keep generating returns. The work happens once. But the value can continue for years. This is one of the biggest differences between earning money and owning something that produces money. The wealthy aren't simply earning income. They're often owning systems that generate income. And when those systems produce cash, that cash can be used to buy even more systems. The cycle continues. The same pattern appears far beyond money. Businesses compound. A company gains customers. Those customers generate revenue. That revenue funds expansion. Expansion attracts even more customers. And the cycle repeats. Knowledge compounds too. Every new skill makes future skills easier to learn. Every book adds context to the next one. Learning becomes easier because previous learning continues working in the background. Relationships compound. Reputation compounds. Experience compounds. Many of the most valuable things in life grow this way. That's also why success often looks sudden from the outside. People see a successful company and assume it appeared overnight. They see a wealthy investor and assume they got lucky. But in many cases, they're only seeing the final stage of years of compounding. The visible growth. Not the long period when almost nothing seemed to be happening. It's like watching a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small, then it gets slightly bigger. Then suddenly it seems enormous. But the process was happening the entire time. Compounding works in reverse too. Debt compounds, interest compounds, bad habits compound. Small negative decisions repeated over years can create surprisingly large consequences. The same force that builds fortunes can also destroy them. And that's what makes compounding so powerful. It's not just an investing concept. It's a hidden system that appears almost everywhere. The rich don't always get richer because they're smarter. They don't always get richer because they work harder. Often they get richer because they've built systems that compound. Systems that keep producing value long after the original work is done. And once compounding starts, every gain helps create the next one. That's why a small advantage today can become a massive advantage tomorrow. And that's why the rich get richer.